Hey everybody, I am Kennedy. I'm going to guide you through a quick little yoga practice here. Feel free to take this practice and repeat it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, however many times feels good for you and your body today. So I will encourage you to allow your mind to soften and let's jump in. We're going to go ahead and start standing at the top edge of your yoga mat. Go ahead and close your eyes and allow your hands to come at your side body. Allow all 4 corners of both of your feet to rest into the mat here. The 4 corners are the left and right sides of your heel, the ball joint of the big toe, and the ball joint of your pinky toe. These are the 4 corners that we really want to press in and ground in towards the mat so that we can start to lift naturally through the arches of our feet. Exhale, softening the shoulder blades down the back body. Squeeze your legs together here. Tuck your tailbone so that your tailbone is reaching towards the mat. Inhale to lift your chest up towards the sky. Tuck your chin slightly here and allow the crown of your head to continue reaching up towards the sky. Take a breath in and a long breath out. On your next inhale, we're going to slightly bend our knees as we reach the fingertips up towards the sky. Go ahead and reach your shoulders up towards your ears here. Nice full body stretch, stretching through all 4 sides of your torso. And exhale, go ahead and soften everything back down towards your mat here. Deep bend in your knees to allow the upper body to soften over your thighs. You can rest your fingertips on the mat here or feel free to clasp on to opposite elbow. Go ahead and shake your head from left to right or front and back here. As you exhale, go ahead and soften the arms, soften your gaze. Inhale, we're going to lift halfway here, resting the weight closer towards the heels this time. We're going to come to a flat back. The hands are going to come to the shin or towards the thighs here. We're going to reach our elbow creases towards the back wall. Pinch the shoulder blades together behind you. And exhale, you're going to soften everything back down towards your mat. Go ahead and plant the fingertips on the mat here and step your right foot back and then your left foot. We're going to come into our plank pose. Go ahead and drop your hips here slightly. Pressing into the mat through all 10 fingertips. Turning your elbow creases towards the front edge of your mat and reach through the backs of the heels towards the back wall. Tucking your chin slightly here, reaching the crown of the head forward. Allow the outsides of the shoulders to wrap around and reach towards the edges of your yoga mat here. So we're really hollowed out in our upper body. Exhale, go ahead and drop your knees to the mat here. Uncurl your toes and gently soften the upper body, the chest, onto the mat. Make sure that your fingers are directly under your shoulders. As we inhale, we're going to press into the tops of our feet. Reach the elbows towards the back wall. Pinch our shoulder blades together. Gently lift our chin off the mat. Coming into a baby cobra. Exhale to soften everything down to the mat. Let's try that again as we inhale. Lifting the forehead off the mat, pressing into the tops of the feet. Pinch your shoulder blades together and reach towards the back with the elbows. Exhale, go ahead and soften. Let's try one more here, baby cobra, as we inhale. Lifting. You can stay in this baby cobra if this feels great, or you can always extend even further, coming into a full cobra. Whenever you're ready, we'll exhale to soften everything down to the mat. Curling the toes underneath you, we're going to press up to our all fours, and then we're going to continue up to our plank. Hollowing out that upper body, reaching the heels back, dropping your hips. Squeezing your navel in towards your spine. And exhale to our downward facing dog. Turning your elbow creases towards the front edge of the mat. Allow the shoulder blades to reach down the back body. Lifting your hips towards the sky. Let's inhale to reach our heels further away from the mat, coming onto our tiptoes. And exhale to soften. Inhale, reaching the heels away from your mat. And exhale to soften. Inhale, reaching your heels off the mat. And exhale to soften. And slowly begin to step the feet up towards the hands. Exhale to soften everything down and over. Inhale, coming into that halfway lift, allowing the weight to shift onto your heels a little. Reaching the shoulders towards the back wall. Engaging through the core. And exhale to lower. We're going to round it up now, one vertebrae at a time. Slowly here. Nice deep bend in the knees. And wrap the shoulders down the back body. Take a couple of loops or circles here. And then gently roll the chin up, stacking your head over your shoulders, over your heart. Inhale, we're going to lift the fingers up towards the sky. We're going to clasp our hands together. And we're going to reach the fingers up towards the sky as we bump the hips over towards the left. We're going to continue to reach up and over with the hands over towards the right. You want to engage the glutes here. Squeeze the navel towards your spine. The low rib cage is going to tuck under. And then you're going to open this armpit, the left armpit, up towards the sky. Exhale to come through to center. Inhale, lift the fingers towards the sky. Bump the hips towards the right. Continue to reach up and over towards the left edge of the mat. So you squeeze the glutes, the navel towards the spine. The low rib cage is tucked in. And then open the right armpit, chest up towards the sky. Breathing deep into your belly here. Inhale, back up to center. You can keep your hands clasped above you here, or you can bring your hands to your low back body. Whatever feels best for you and your body today. As you bump your hips forward, you're going to engage the glutes, squeeze your legs together. If your hands are above your head, you want to keep reaching up and towards the back wall. If your hands are at your low back here, you want to pinch your shoulder blades together and wrap them down your back body. Squeeze your elbows together and continue bumping the hips forward. No need to bend too far back here. You want to keep the navel engaged towards the spine. Inhaling. Keep the head lifted, reaching out of the crown of the head. And exhale to come back through to center. Stacking the chest over the hips, the head over the heart. Take a moment here to catch your breath, closing your eyes. Noticing if your body is swaying from left to right or forward and back. Find a nice grounding through all four corners of your feet and a nice lift up through the crown of your head. Focus on allowing the breath to travel in through the nose and fill the back body, the side body, and the front of your torso. So we have this nice 360-degree breath in our belly. Perfect. So you can feel free to actually go through that a couple of more times. That's a sun salutation variation here. And so feel free, like I said, you can go through that and do that one more time, two more times, three more times, however many times feel good, or you can stop right here. I would like to say thank you for joining me in practice today. Thanks for taking the time out of your day to tend to your body, your mind, your heart, and your spirit. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.